Hey toy fans, D21 Beast Rob here, back with the final figure, if we're not counting Build-A-Figures, in the Warlock wave of X-Men Marvel Legends figures released by Hasbro in 2017. And today we'll be looking at the Wolverine figure based on the modern classic Old Man Logan. Packaging wise, everything looks pretty familiar to us. We've got the figure inside with no Build-A-Figure pieces or accessories. Then towards the bottom we have the X-Men logo, and finally the figure's name, in this case, Wolverine. I suppose Hasbro's a bit bashful about placing the descriptive prefix Old Man in front of the name of one of their action figures. It's okay, Logan. I won't tell your age if you don't. The back of the packaging features a nice glamour shot of the action figure inside. In the upper right we do have a bio for Old Man Wolverine. Centered towards the bottom we then have a complete lineup of all the figures available in this wave. Alright toy fans, well that's the packaging. Let's get this sole survivor out of the box and see what he's all about. Alright toy fans, here we have Old Man Logan out of the packaging. Now this review might be a little bit short, but don't take that as a knock on the figure. I actually really like this guy. My expectations were pretty low going into this figure review. I just figured this guy was going to have some possibly reused parts from that Wolverine we got last year. Turns out he doesn't. Basically every piece of this guy except for the claws are all brand new. And I'm really happy with the results. Now the first thing I should mention about this figure is that while he is Old Man Logan, he's not the original Old Man Logan, the one from the Steve McNiven story. That Old Man Logan was traditionally seen in a long duster. We're not getting that with this Logan figure. What we've got here is the Marvel Now 2.0 version of Old Man Logan. An Old Man Logan that doesn't have the long duster and instead has a short bomber jacket. This is the same Logan that we've seen in the Secret Wars tie-ins, as well as the same Logan that appeared in Extraordinary X-Men. Now the figure itself is very impressive. Hasbro has sculpted a leather jacket on this figure that actually looks really nice. It's got a wash going on the arms and the actual body of the jacket itself. The body of the jacket is also a separate piece of plastic, a soft vinyl plastic, that's actually been placed around the torso sculpt of this Old Man Logan figure, which happens to also be a brand new sculpted piece with wrinkles in the fabric and even some buttons going down the chest. Logan's pants are also new with stitching going down the legs and pockets on the back, as well as appropriate detail for the front of the pants with a nice belt design. And probably my favorite thing about this Logan figure is the head sculpt. The short hair is actually sculpted with lots of line detail. The face looks just incredible, and the wash has actually been applied to the face of this figure. It looks just like the Clint Eastwood-inspired Wolverine I remember from the Old Man Logan comics. Old Man Logan pretty much has the same points of articulation as what we saw in last year's Wolverine figure. The only thing he's missing are the butterfly joints in the shoulders. But height-wise, these guys stand at pretty much the same height, right around 5.5 inches. In fact, height-wise, Old Man Logan stands at that same perfect height level that all of my favorite Wolverine figures stand at, and comes at about half an inch shorter than the Marvel Legends Infinite series Wolverine. And if you have a version of Cyclops built on the Bucky Cap mold, Old Man Logan stands at the perfect height to step up in Scott's face whenever Cyclops issues an order that Logan's not happy with. Alright toy fans, well that's my review of the Wolverine, aka Old Man Logan figure, part of the Warlock Build-A-Figure wave of Marvel Legends released by Hasbro in 2017. Overall, this figure is no retread. This is a brand new, lovingly created Wolverine figure for your Marvel Legends collection. If you're a fan of Mark Millar and Steve McNiven's modern classic, or just getting started with the character through the likes of Extraordinary X-Men, this is an alternate future hero that deserves a spot in your collection. But hey, if you're not a fan, he doesn't come with a Build-A-Figure piece, so enjoy finishing Warlock without him. And thanks for joining me today, toy fans. I'll be back soon with a look at the Warlock Build-A-Figure from this wave, but in the meantime, you guys can always keep up with me on Twitter and Instagram at D21Beast, and I'll see you guys next time.